Hey there, Pit Family, it's me, the Pit Papa. Just before we get started, I wanted to warn you about a couple of weird audio issues that occurred due to a defective lapel microphone in this episode. I've since replaced that microphone, so going forward this won't be an issue, but I did my best to edit this and post-produce it in such a way that they aren't a big problem. Anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy the video. Hey Pit Family, it's me, the Pit Papa, and today I'm here to show you that you don't just have to use your grill for a big fancy family dinner. Instead, you can use it for an incredibly simple, delicious, and easy weekday lunch. So if you're working at home, this is for you. Stick around and I'll show you how to make grilled tri-tip tacos. Alright, so these are nice petite tri-tips, perfect for this recipe. We're going to get these rubbed down with a taco seasoning, and we're going to get them out on the grill them up until they're about medium rare or medium depending on your preference. We'll bring them in, we'll slice them up, we'll put them on some tortillas that we heat up on our griddle with some ghee, and then we'll top them with lime, cilantro, white onion, cabbage, and hot sauce, and they're going to be incredible. First things first though, let's get these all rubbed down with this taco seasoning. So I have an organic seasoning mix here. This is mild. You can use whatever variety you like. Find a taco seasoning that you really like, and you're going to go, you don't want a bunch of big standing on there because it will burn. You do want to get this flavor all through the crust on your tacos. So this rubbed down nice and even. Don't have any big places that are going to burn on us. One of the keys to tacos, and one of the things you're going to smell when you open up a taco seasoning mix, and what this dark kind of brownish orange color is the cumin. Is part of what will burn, but it's one of the things that really makes everything good in a taco seasoning. These are going to be all ready for the grill. So we're going to go out, get these on the grill. It's just be a couple of minutes on both sides, especially since they're really thin. Alright, I'm out here on the Oklahoma Joe Longhorn 3-in-1. I'm on the gas grill side today. Now, one of the best ways to experience this dish, if you've got a little bit more time, is to do it on your charcoal grill, because that nice extra bit of smoke and char is so good. But doing it on the gas grill is perfectly acceptable, and it's way faster. So I've got this nice and hot. We're going to get these steaks on there, and like I said, they're only going to go on for a couple of minutes on each side because they are so small and so thin. Alright, so these are really thin, so they're more or less done at this point. So it's time to get them off. We'll get them inside, and then it's time to grill up some tortillas in on the griddle and top them with all those lovely vegetables that we've fabricated, and we'll make some delicious tacos. We're back inside. Our steaks have come off the grill and are here resting nicely. Now it's time to talk about the other toppings that are going on top of these griddled tortillas that we're going to do in just a minute. First, we have just a plain white onion. Now you'll notice if you look, these are roughly chopped into a whole bunch of different shapes, and that's by design, completely intentional. I like the different flavor pops and contrasting textures that come from having those uneven shapes and sizes in there. Since we're not cooking them, we don't really need them to cook evenly, so it's totally okay to have them that way. Same thing goes for just a plain cabbage. This is fresh lime, and then this is one of the super optional ingredients, which is cilantro. Not everybody likes cilantro. My dad, for instance, thinks it tastes like dirt. I personally really enjoy it with tacos and things like that, and in my house we use it. It's up to you. The other thing is a Mexican style hot sauce. Don't use a Frank's Red Hot or a Louisiana Red Hot. Get one of the Mexican style ones. Brand's your discretion. Now, let's get our griddle going and let's griddle up these tortillas so we can put together these delicious tacos. Now, a good taco requires a great tortilla. For street style tacos like these tri-tip ones, I'm using these nice, small, round, white corn tortillas, and they're really good, especially once we get them off the griddle. Now my secret weapon when it comes to preparing those tortillas is actually ghee. And that's incredibly non-traditional because this is actually an Indian ingredient. You can find it in the ethnic foods aisle with the Indian kind of stuff. And it's great because it's butter that's clarified butter essentially. It's gonna let me get a nice buttery, salty taste on my tortillas without causing any kind of burning problems.
Hey Pit family, future Pit Papa here. So while I'm editing this video, I noticed that at this point, that lavalier microphone, a brand new piece of equipment that you see attached to my apron, completely craps out. Start getting a whole ton of static. I start losing audio, and the inbuilt microphone of my camera starts to try to take over to compensate. I start getting weird blips of double audio throughout the remainder of the recording. This obviously won't do, so you're gonna notice as we go through the rest of this video that some of it is gonna be live audio, and some of it is going to be spliced in from a studio mic that I use later. I do apologize for that. It's awkward. I have sent that microphone back and I'm replacing it with something new. I just wanted to let you know so that as you go forward in the video, you're not like, what is going on? Why does the audio sound different? And why does he not line up with what he's saying? Anyway, apologies for the interruption. Let's finish the cook.
Now our griddle here is at its hottest setting, which is gonna melt this ghee really quickly. You're gonna get a big spoonful of it, dollop it right in the center, spread it out evenly. Then you're gonna put your tortillas on, get a little bit of color on the one side, about 45 seconds to a minute, flip it over, apply some salt on the side that has been on the griddle and now has that ghee on it, get a little bit of color on the other one, again, 45 seconds to a minute, pull it off, put the taco toppings on. It's gonna be amazing, and it doesn't take very long. Now here's the shameless part of the video where I say be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. I certainly hope you have. In addition, if you aren't subscribed, be sure to do so. It's totally free for you. Really helps me and the channel out, helps us to grow. And last but not least, leave a comment down below. This week's question is twofold. Do you like cilantro? And what is your favorite brand of Mexican hot sauce? Slice your steak up now. It should be about medium to medium rare. You're gonna slice it against the grain and you're gonna do pretty thin slices. The thinner you slice it, the easier this is gonna be to eat. Once you've got color on both sides of the tortilla, it's time to get it off the griddle so they don't burn or get too crispy. You want these to be colored and flavored, but still very pliable so you can wrap them up in your hand and eat them like a taco. Now, you can add salt to the second side if you want, and the step I actually forgot to do in the filming that I'm going to tell you about now is squeeze some lime juice on them while they're still hot so it absorbs down to the tortilla. It's delicious. Get a few slices of steak on there, add your onions, your cabbage, your cilantro, top it off with a little bit of lime juice and your hot sauce, and you're good to go. One of my favorite part about this street tacos quote-unquote recipe that I'm doing is how adaptable it is. You can do it with so many different proteins. At my house, tri-tip is our favorite, but you can do it with grilled chicken, you can do it with shrimp, you can do it with white fish such as tilapia or halibut. I've seen it done with salmon, I've done it with pork, you can obviously do it with a number of other cuts of beef. This is one of those very special dishes where the foundational ingredients, the tortilla, and our choice of vegetables are so adaptable that you can accompany it with any number of proteins and get a unique but equally delicious dish each time.
Now it's time to taste. We've got everything assembled. They're nice and pretty. Get your favorite looking one. As you can see, just some nice color there. I love street tacos. I go to taco trucks whenever I can. Those are so good. That tri-tip is nice and meaty, carries a lot of flavor. The onions and cabbage balance with it. Cilantro provides just that little bit of herbaceousness, and that lime juice and especially that hot sauce cut through it all. Really good. I do hope you'll try it.
Speaking of trying it, this is what happened when my brother tasted it during a test film that we did a day earlier.
All right, ready? Here we go. That's really good. Until next time, though, I've been the Pit Papa. I'll see you outside.